Hey, what's going on everyone? Waseem here again for another fragrance review. Today we're going to be doing a review of a Attar, or a perfume oil. It's from the house of Abdul Karim Al Fransi, and the Attar that we are reviewing today is called Baghdad. Now, Baghdad was released in 2014 and is classified as a Oriental Woody. The nose behind Baghdad is Anthony Abdul Karim Marmin, who's the founder of the house and the nose behind all of the fragrances from this house. Let's just quickly talk about the notes. So the notes consist of oriental spices, Persian saffron, sweet woody notes, Indian agarwood and Indian sandalwood. So those were the notes, but what do you really get on your skin? The opening is a blast of this really bright, wet and warm Indian rose. The Indian rose isn't unlike the rose that I've seen in Western perfumery, which is usually Turkish rose or Bulgarian rose. The rose used in Baghdad isn't jammy. It's more of a wet, even has like a bright citrus sort of quality to it. And along with that rose, you get the saffron note, and the saffron in this scent is super spicy. In the opening, it really pushes out. It's really intense, the spiciness, and it gives the scent of really warm quality. As the fragrance dries into the heart of the scent, the saffron becomes even spicier on my skin, with the rose now being the backing player. And as the fragrance dries down into the dry down, the saffron starts to mellow out a little bit. The rose is still there. It's still this bright citrus-like, really warm, sweet rose, and it's then balanced by this really dark, bitter Indian agarwood or oud. Now, Indian oud is generally quite skanky, can be quite barnyard, but there's no barnyardiness in this scent, and it's not overly skanky at all, the Indian oud. I will say though that the dry down, there is a bitter woody quality, and sometimes some Indian ouds can have like a bitter fecal sort of feel. You don't get a fecal sort of feel from this scent, but you do get a bitterness from this Indian oud. However, it's really well balanced out and mellowed by the sweet rose. The dry down of this scent for me is really all about the rose and the oud, with a really gentle warm spice from the saffron. The saffron is really strong in the opening stages and in the heart, really intensely spicy, but it's lovely in the dry down, really mellows out and becomes like a lovely warmness. And it's really about the rose, which is super wet, bright and sweet, and with the bitter woodiness from the oud. For me, the performance of Baghdad was excellent on my skin. For an Attar, this really projected really strongly. Sometimes I felt with the really intense saffron in the opening and in the heart, the spiciness, it was a little bit too strong on my skin and became a little bit overbearing. However, the saffron does dry down eventually and becomes much more mellow. So the projection for the first, I would say, 4 to 6 hours is beast mode, and after that it really becomes a lovely moderate projecting scent. You have a lovely scent cloud around you for about 12 hours on my skin. This one really just pushes on and on and on. In terms of seasons, I think this is best suited to the winter, but can also be worn during the fall or the autumn. For me, it's a formal night out scent. I'd wear this in the evening, possibly as a date scent as well, due to the note of the rose. Overall rating for me is going to be a 3.5 out of 5. A beautiful, spicy, warm rose oud based scent with a dashing, really intense saffron note. Excellent projection on my skin, and for the price, it's excellent. So overall rating of 3.5 out of 5. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. If you have, then please do leave me a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe as well. Until next time, see you later.